The Hitman games have always been phenomenal stealth titles, and last year saw the release of a brand new Hitman game, the only twist in the tale being that we received the game episodically. That's right, over the course of a year we received 6 episodes, and now finally we had the release of all 6 episodes on one disc in the complete first season. Personally, I'm not a fan of episodic games, so hearing that all 6 episodes were finally available to play all at once got me more than a little bit excited, so let's check it out.
Helmut Kruger. Wow, you're handsome. Like a pretty girl.
The story in this latest Hitman title actually takes place 20 years after the very first Hitman game in 1999. Not much has changed though, you once again get contracted to take out key people all over the world. Hitman games have never really had the strongest narratives, and the story in this one doesn't really sum up at the end of episode 6, so there's definitely more on the way. The story does enough to keep things going, but it's certainly not what you're going to remember the first season for. One of the best Hitman games in the series is Hitman Blood Money, because it basically lets you take out your victims any way you wanted to. This latest Hitman follows the exact same formula, which is fantastic. One thing that I was also surprised to see is that the hand-to-hand combat has been greatly improved. Previous Hitman games have had a very simplistic combat system when it comes to hand-to-hand, and this one is way better. But like I said, the choice is yours. If you want to take out a pump-action shotgun and just go on a killing spree, you can do that. You certainly won't get the best ranking for the mission, but you can pass the mission nonetheless. There's a lot of replay value in the missions because there are so many ways to take down your victims. You can spice things up by planting weapons within the mission before you start the mission, and obviously customizing your loadout is very important too. I must say that the previous Hitman Absolution I didn't quite enjoy as much as Blood Money because it was very restrictive in the way you approach the mission. This, however, takes it back to its roots, back to letting you do what you want, and I was very happy to see that. Visually, Hitman games have never been groundbreaking. The Glacier engine has done a good job, but there's one thing that it does a terrible job at, and that is character models. I must say that the character models in this latest Hitman look like something out of the PS2 era. They look terrible. However, one thing the engine does really well is rendering massive crowds of people and massive locations that are incredibly detailed. So, it does a good job, but certainly not the prettiest girl to dance. So if you skipped out on the episodic missions and were waiting for them to release all of them on one disc, the time to buy the game is now. As a Hitman game, it certainly is strong, much stronger than Absolution, but I don't know if it beats out Blood Money. Then again, we haven't seen the end of this story, so there's plenty more to come, but Style fans and Hitman fans alike, you need to pick this up.